Hey guys, this is Keyboard again, voicing for Edgy Rick's video. So this video is going to be about the Crockpot, and most of this video will be very similar to the Don't Starve wiki page, except there will be no shipwrecked recipes. There will be a link to the Crockpot's wiki page in the description if you need those recipes. So a Crockpot is made with 3 cut stone, 6 charcoal, and 6 twigs. Now if you haven't made one before, you might be thinking, why would I make that? That is a lot of things. But it's actually extremely useful. It can turn many foods into better versions, and this will be the complete guide to it. This is going to be a very long guide, so on the page you're seeing right now will be a page about whatever part you want to learn about. These include usage, food categories, valid and invalid ingredients, food values, priority, and crockpot recipes. We're going to cover a lot. Alright, so usage. So 4 food items are placed into the crockpot and then cooked. So what is placed in determines what comes out. It's like an in-out machine. It's then going to take some time to cook your food, usually about 10 to 20 seconds. And then you'll come out with a delicious crockpot dish or some wet goop, which is effectively worthless. So let's talk about food categories. There are meats, monster foods, fish, eggs, fruits, vegetables, sweeteners, fillers, and dairy. Note that some foods are in 2 categories, such as monster meat, which is a monster food, and a meat. So valid ingredients. Meats, raw or cooked. Monster foods, raw or cooked. Fish, these vary based off cooking. Eggs, raw or cooked. Fruits, raw or cooked. Vegetables, raw or cooked. Dairy, sweeteners, twigs, mandrake, butterfly wings, roasted birch nuts, and moleworms. These are all different things you can stick in your crock pot. Invalid ingredients. These should be kind of obvious. Raw seeds, raw or cooked. Petals and dark petals. This includes the garland. Rotten eggs. Hatching tallbird eggs. Cooked mandrake. Coliphant trunks actually can't be put in there. Raw or cooked even. The deerclops eyeball can't. Guardian's horn, basilisk wing, raw or cooked. Leafy meat, raw or cooked. Foliage, light bulbs, glowberries, birch nuts, only when raw. On top of this, turkey dinner, mandrake soup, melon sickles, and guacamole only accept raw versions of food. Kind of a weird system there, but it makes sense. Alright, so let's talk about food values. These define how potent a food is for a certain food category, and here's how each food affects each category. Keep in mind, jerky versions and cooked versions are the exact same values. You don't have to keep any different values in mind. So let's talk about meat. The 0.5s are morsels, drumsticks, frog legs, fish, eels, and moleworms. And the 1s are meat and monster meat. Then there's fish. Fish and eels are both 1s on the meat scale. Alright, let's talk about fruit. The 0.5s are berries, and the 1s are pomegranates, durians, dragon fruit, cave bananas, and watermelons. Those are all worth 1. Vegetables, the halves, all mushrooms are worth 0.5, and the rest, all the 1s, are carrots, corn, pumpkin, eggplant, lichen, that's lichen, I'm stupid, cactus, and cactus flowers. For eggs, the 1s are just regular eggs. And the ones worth 4 are tallbird eggs. Those are worth a lot. Dairy, the 1s are both milk and butter. Alright, so priority. Priority determines which dish will come out of the crock pot if 2 recipes share an outcome. Higher means it will come out instead of the lower priority dish, and each dish has an assigned priority. Crockpot recipes, these will be sorted by priority in the crockpot. Alright, so our first recipe is unagi. This is made by using 1 eel and 1 lichen. It heals 20, provides 18.8 hunger, that's sort of weird, gives 5 sanity, and it rots in 10 days, cooks in 10 seconds, and has a priority of 20, making it the highest priority out of all non-shipwrecked dishes. Then the powder cake. This is made requiring 1 corn, 1 honey, and 1 twig. It hurts you 3 damage to eat it, and it provides 0 hunger and 0 sanity. But it lasts 18,750 days and takes 10 seconds to cook and has a priority of 10. It's really only useful as bait for traps because it never rots, basically, but it's effective for traps. Mandrake soup, made requiring 1 mandrake. It heals 100, provides 150 hunger points, provides 5 sanity. It lasts for 6 days, takes 60 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 10. It is essentially the best food in the game, but it is unrenewable, so it's kind of tough to come across them. Fish sticks. This requires half a fish and 1 stick. It heals 40, provides 37 and a half hunger, provides 5 sanity, rots in 10 days, takes 40 seconds to cook, and it has a priority of 10. Keep in mind, it has a maximum of 1 stick for this recipe. Fish tacos. These require 1 fish and 1 corn. It heals 20, provides 37 and a half hunger, provides 5 sanity, rots in 6 days, takes 10 seconds to cook, and its priority is 10. Don't make these. It's easier and better to make fish sticks in 99% of situations. Just don't. Bacon and eggs. These require 1.5 meat, 2 eggs, and it heals 20, provides 75 hunger, provides 5 sanity, rots in 20 days, cooks in 40 seconds, has a priority of 10. This is an extremely easy recipe to make with monster meat and a bird cage. No vegetables are required. Guacamole. This requires a cactus flesh and a mole. That's a stupid pun. Heals 20, provides 37 and a half hunger, does nothing to sanity, and it rots in 10 days, and it takes 10 seconds to cook. It has a priority of 10, and there cannot be any fruits when you're making this. Flower salad requires a cactus flower and 2 vegetables. It heals 40, provides 12 and a half hunger, and provides 5 sanity. Rots in 6 days, cooks in 10 seconds, and has a priority of 10. You cannot use fruits, meat, eggs, sweeteners, or twigs in this recipe. Ice cream. Takes 1 times dairy, 1 times ice, 1 times sweetener, and it doesn't heal or hurt. Provides 25 hunger and provides 50 sanity. It rots in 3 days, takes 10 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 10. There cannot be meats, eggs, vegetables, or twigs. It's really good for sanity, but it's difficult to make it. Turkey dinner requires 2 uncooked drumsticks, half a meat and half a vegetable or fruit. It heals 20, provides 75 hunger, provides 5 sanity, rots in 6 days, takes 60 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 10. It is almost never a good idea to make this, as the parts are greater than the whole. Taffy requires 3 sweeteners. It actually hurts your health 3, provides 25 hunger, and provides 15 sanity, and it rots in 15 days, takes 40 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 10. Make sure you don't put any meat in. Waffles. Takes 1 butter, 1 egg, and 1 berry. It heals 60, provides 37 and a half hunger, and provides 5 sanity. Rots in 6 days, takes 10 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 10. This is another recipe where the parts are better than the whole usually. However, there are some uses for it. Pumpkin cookies. They take 1 pumpkin, 2 sweeteners. It doesn't heal anything, gives 37 and a half hunger, and gives 15 sanity. This is pretty helpful for restoring sanity. Melon sickles. They take 1 watermelon, 1 ice, and 1 twig. It heals 3, provides 12 and a half hunger, and provides 20 sanity. It also has an additional perk of cooling you down. Cannot be made with meats, eggs, or vegetables. Monster lasagna requires 2.0 times monster food. It hurts 20, provides 37 and a half hunger, and hurts sanity 20. It rots in 6 days, takes 10 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 10. No twigs can be used in this recipe. It's a horrible recipe to make, just like wet goop. It's kind of worthless. Although Weber does not get hurt by the downsides of it, so he can still make effective use of it. Trail mix. It requires 1 roasted birch nut, 1 berry, and 0.5 times fruit. It heals 30, provides 12 and a half hunger, and 5 sanity. It rots after 15 days, takes 10 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 10. It cannot have meats, eggs, vegetables, or dairy in it, and it is really good for healing. Spicy chili. It requires 1.5 times vegetables, 1.5 times meats. It heals 20, provides 37.5 hunger, doesn't do anything to sanity, rots in 10 days, takes 10 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 10. It has a special ability of warming you up. Kebabs. These require half a meat and 1 stick. It heals 3, provides 37.5 hunger, and gives 5 sanity. It rots after 15 days, takes 40 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 5. It can take a maximum of 1 stick and 1 monster food. So it's better to make meatballs than this due to meatballs being easier to make and giving more hunger. Pierogi. Takes 1 times eggs, half a meat, half of vegetables, and it heals 40, gives 37.5 hunger, and 5 sanity. It rots in 20 days, takes 20 seconds to cook, and it has a priority of 5. No sticks in this recipe. This is personally my favorite recipe. It seems hard to make until you bring lichen into the equation. Honey ham. It requires 2 times meat, 1 times honey. It heals 30, provides 75 hunger, and 5 sanity. It rots in 15 days, cooks for 40 seconds, and has a priority of 2. No sticks can be used when you're making this. Honey nuggets. Requires half a meat, 1 times honey, and it heals 20, provides 37.5 hunger, and 5 sanity. It rots in 15 days, cooks for 40 seconds, and has a priority of 2. Less than 2 times meat must be used or it will come out with honey ham, and no twigs can be used. Jelly beans. They require 1 royal jelly, and the recipe produces 3 jelly beans. It heals 122 over 2 minutes, provides 0 hunger, and provides 5 sanity. It never rots, takes 50 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 2. Twigs and monster meat cannot be used in this recipe. Butter muffins. They require 1 butterfly wing and half a vegetable. It heals 20, provides 37.5 hunger, and provides 5 sanity. It rots after 15 days, takes 40 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 1. No meats are allowed in this recipe. Froggle Bunwich. That's my favorite name of all the foods for sure. It requires 1 frog legs and half a vegetable. It heals 20, provides 37.5 hunger, and 5 sanity. It rots in 15 days, takes 40 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 1. Dragon pie. Requires 1 dragon fruit. It heals 40, provides 75 hunger and 5 sanity. Rots after 15 days, cooks for 40 seconds, and it has a priority of 1. You cannot use meats in this recipe. Stuffed eggplant. Requires 1 eggplant and half a vegetable. It heals 3, provides 37.5 hunger and 5 sanity. It rots in 15 days, takes 40 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 1. This recipe is not very good and provides poor results for cooking time, so don't make it. Ratatouille. Requires half a vegetable. It heals 3, provides 25 hunger, and 5 sanity. It rots in 15 days, cooks for 20 seconds, and has a priority of 0. No meats and no twigs can be used in this recipe. Fistful of jam. Requires half a fruit. It heals 3, provides 37.5 hunger, and it provides 5 sanity. It rots in 15 days, takes 10 seconds to cook, and has a priority of 0. No meats, vegetables, or stacks can be used in this recipe, and typically it's not very worth making it. Fruit medley. Requires 3 times fruit, heals 20, provides 25 hunger, and provides 5 sanity. It rots in 6 days, cooks for 10 seconds, and has a priority of 0. No meats or vegetables can be used in this recipe. Meaty stew. Requires 3 times meat, heals 12, provides 150 hunger, and provides 5 sanity. It takes 10 days to rot, cooks for 15 seconds, and has a priority of 0. No twigs can be used in this recipe. It is also worth noting that this is not well used on Wolfgang, as it can take him through 2 mightiness shifts, which will stun him before battle. Meatballs. These require half a meat, heals 3, provides 62.5 hunger, and provides 5 sanity. It rots in 10 days, cooks for 15 seconds, and has a priority of -1. No sticks can be used in this recipe. And finally, our favorite recipe is wet goop. Any Invalid recipe makes this. It heals 0, provides 0 hunger, provides 0 sanity. It lasts 6 days, cooks for 5 seconds, and has a priority of -2. Your best bet with this is to let it rot and then use it as fertilizer, because that's all it's good for. That's all. If you liked it, please subscribe and like the video. If you disliked it, go ahead and dislike it, I guess. I mean, no one dislikes this video. What, are you crazy? If you have a question, comment, or concern, post it in the comments. I read all the comments.